Welcome to the Rising Cup Series from Circuit Possum Bourne in New Zealand for round number 18 of the championship and the first round of the international tour. Of course, the next round is Twin Rain Motegi in Japan, but of course here at the legendary Circuit Possum Bourne. I guess we'll get to your starting grid. Starting in the rear of the rows, McGuigan and Rogers, with Free, Smart, Merrick, Vincent, Carlson Jr., Jackson, Dunbar, Dimitri. Pretty much just an expected run except for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He struggled. Caesar, Smallwood, Yepes, Miller, Vincent, Bouchard, Monaco, Luchon. A lot of different cars. There were no incidents in qualifying or practice, and of course on pole is Ramy and Fisher. That's kind of a surprise. Of course, we are about to get to the start of this race, which is the 18th race schedule. With this being the 18th race in the schedule, this will be one of the more important races on the schedule here. Expect a lot of incidents from this track, as it has pretty much been expect a chaotic race. That's all I'm going to say. So, the command is about to be given.
Drivers, start your engines!
And here we go. Sending start. Let's go racing! Fisher gets a good jump, but Duncan gets an even better jump in the 81. And that's a really good jump from Fisher and Duncan here. Field spreading out a lot in the back. But Fisher has the lead in the Fastenal number 95. For Maverick Motorsports in the Tesco Fastenal 95. Ooh, Duncan off the road. Keeps it on the track. And we look at, for instance, in the back. No incidents. We keep looking through the field, looking for incidents. None so far. Very clean first lap. As the field runs through each corner, Fisher leads from Fitzwater, from Vignacco, but Duncan is right there, and Duncan looks mad fast. Fisher leads in the 95, followed by Fitzwater, Vignacco, Duncan, Finguy, Oskin, Ray, Pericles. The 46 of James Taylor right there as well. Finguy looking on the outside, not going to work as they are coming up to a turn where Duncan has the preferred line. But Fisher is streaking away. This track is not very easy on passing, and it's a very slick first sector. Head car pulls away. No issues. Fisher across the line, he's in first. Finguy running the outside, and he gets that move done. And McGuigan in the pits with his shoes on lap 1. 95 Fisher pulling away here. He's much faster than the other cars, but he's certainly going faster than everyone else right now. Of course, right now, Fisher leads from Fitzwater, from Minyako, from Finguy, from Duncan. Ozkin looking on Duncan as well. There he is, he's gonna take a peek. Not gonna do it. There's 95, Ramey and Fisher leading the way. Here at the Possum Bourne Memorial Racing Circuit in Taupo, and Ozkin looking on the outside. Duncan seems to be having issues in that car. Something's up with that car, but he has a 2 race point lead on Pad Car, so really this won't hurt his championship as long as he scores points. And Pad Car seems to be having his own group of issues, being stuck in a fearsome pack. But Ramey and Fisher is streaking away, the only Maverick car not to win this season. So far at least. So maybe he can get a win here. Really doesn't matter, but Fitzwater looking for another win this season. But Ozkin looks really fast. And so does Finguy. But here we are looking at the lead. It's all Ramey and Fisher, followed by Fitzwater, followed by Binyako. Fitzwater's getting close on Fisher. Do we have any issues? Yes, we do. Sebastian Kukulon. What happened? Just seems like a last corner incident, and him and Stutter get into the wars. So really nothing major happened there. Well, there was an incident, but it wasn't that big. Only 2 cars involved. Here's Fisher, followed by Fitzwater, followed by Binyako. Duncan seems really slow there. But really, he does do better on the longer runs, and he has an Omega run on Ozkin through here. Shane Vincent to the outside of Alexa Luchon. Vincent will get that move done. And we've had more issues involving David Dawson and Tommy Roberts. Dawson gets shoved wide into the dirt. That's not a really good place to do it, and just goes into Tommy Roberts, and Austin Rogers is involved. Or Chase Dunbar is involved. But Ramey and Fisher is continuing to lead. He's controlling this pack, and he's doing a really good job at it. He's got a good lead now. Like 0.39 of a second here. But Fitzwater stalking that rear bumper. Chase still takes out James Taylor there. Careful, Yepes. 3 wide. Oh, battle for the lead. Fitzwater gonna hang it around the outside, take the lead. Into the launch energy hairpin. Binyako gonna get to the inside of Fisher. Fisher loses 2 spots in 1 lap. Kukulon on the pits fixing damage. Fisher gonna try again on Benyako. Not gonna do it. Fitzwater, now you're leader. Good lead for the 32, followed by the 04. But is half a second on Benyako and is looking for that another win this season. But Benyako stalking. He hasn't had one this season. Neither is Fisher. He's looking, really looking in the 32 there. Through the Foster's carousel. More issues ahead. No cars off. Back towards the front. Fitzwater leads, followed by Benyako, followed by Fisher. Fitzwater has a good lead. No matter Fingai looking, not gonna get it. What happened to Vince Freeze? Coming into the corner, he's gonna get into, oh no, Stavros is just gonna get into him, Carlson Jr., and into the wall. Hard hit there. Climbed out of the car though, it was... only at 100 miles an hour. 82 into that fence there. He's fine. Even if that was a hard hit. Fitzwater still leads from Benyako. Has anyone gone off? No. No one has gone off. I think, at least. Yes, no one has gone off. Fitzwater still leads. It's a tough track about getting your moves done. It's less about it's more about setting up the move and then doing it than just going for the move. It's a lot more about that. Fisher trying to get to the inside of the 04, not going to do it. Fitzwater leads. There's enough fuel for 24 laps. They will have to make a pit stop. The question is, when will they make that pit stop? Fisher stalking Benyako. This is allowing Fitzwater to get away. Can't make the move there, Ramian. Let's go on board with the helmet cam. Take this entire lap on board with Henrietta Fitzwater. That section is really tough. Into the first of the two carousels. 46 and 08 in the pits. Into the Foster's carousel. Down the Elf Straight. Into this tough braking zone right here. And down towards the Crane Launch Energy hairpin. And flying down the short chute and into the Experience corner, into Shell corner. Up the hill towards the LG bridge. Through the sling and into the final chicane. And onto the front stretch. Not to laugh around the Possum Bourne Memorial Racing Circuit. Fitzwater leads from Benyako. And it's a good lead for the 32 over the 04. But can Benyako reel in the 32, or will they have to do the undercut for pit stops? Although the overcut is far superior. He goes wide through the first carousel. Into the Foster's carousel. Oh, car off. It's Adam Vincent. Eyes back in fine. Bouchard running in 20th. That's pretty good for that team. But Fitzwater continues to stretch that gap. And Yako seems to have better on the straights. Well, Fitzwater has the cornering. Not there, though. Smallwood got off, and this opened the door for Finguy. Not gonna get it there. Fitzwater, from Benyako, from Fisher, from Finguy. And Adam Vincent ended up wrecking anyway. What happened? Oh. So Stavros is going to come into him and just hook him into the fence. Only two cars out, not the 61 and the 3. And who, of course, ended up in the other fence. On the other side of the track. Luckily, this track is very safe. Those fences are surprisingly stable. Fitzwater goes wide in the carousel this time. Car in the pits, David Dawson. Oh, Christian Merrick Jr. and TJ Smith involved in an accident. What happened? Oh, Fitzwater's going to get into Smith. He's going to come up the track. Nowhere for Christian Merrick Jr. to go. And Diego Yepes got a piece. Or Jeff McReynolds got a piece. Don't think there's going to be a steward's inquiry on that. That was just a racing incident. This track is very slick in that first sector. Of course, has led to leading to cars going off quite a bit this weekend. And really, it's just due to the track's slickness. It rained during the support races earlier today, leading to no grip in that sector. Also, Duncan's car seemed to have come alive. Looks like he's better on the runs. But Fitzwater has been controlling this race ever since she took the lead, with Benyako in behind. And another lap down, we continue to tick laps down. Here at the Possum Bourne Memorial Racing Circuit, Fitzwater leads from Benyako, from Fisher. Benyako looking on Fisher, or Benyako looking on Fitzwater. Fitzwater goes wide again. Benyako stalking the 32 in that 04 car. Taking a closer look through this turn, Benyako doing a good job to keep that car in line. That'll be Alex Benyako. Jack Benyako has been nowhere this race, and the 04 now looking on the 32. Maurice's car for Ditech. And McReynolds came in for damage repair after that incident involving DJ Smith. But over the hill. Down through. Coming through again. Will Benyako get a run? No. Fitzwater is way better through those corners. Battle throughout the pack. Bouchard in 21st. Jack Miller coming alive. And here comes Shane Vincent. He's climbing through the pack. Roger Ray struggling in 10th. Kearney in 9th. Edisham, Padcar. Really, there aren't that many battles in the field. The field is really spread out. Except here, Chase Stella looking to the inside of Bouchard. Bouchard with the outside will have to run into the next corner, but he won't have the preferred line. Battle up at the front. Fitzwater, cars in the pits, it's Jonathan Wong. And, oh man, what happened to Don Smallwood? And Jonathan Wong and all them. So here comes Monaco. Monaco going to send Smallwood off the track. And Smallwood's going to come up into Monaco, into Lucian. But where did Jonathan Wong? Oh no, he's just pitted. That's strange. Something must be up on Wong's car because he can't make it to the end now. It's a 2-stop race for him. But right now, it's Fitzwater from Benyako. Benyako has a faster car, the two of them. And Bouchard just siped his way through the pack. Look at Ryder Smith. He was nowhere. Benyako looking for that lead. Can he get it? I don't think so. The Red Stallion cars have been pretty much unstoppable on the road courses this season. But no, Fitzwater goes wide again. But Bignacco is too far behind. I think Bignacco's going to get a run this lap. No, he's not. He's struggling through the corners. But he's trying on Fitzwater. He's trying to get the 32. He's really trying, but can't fault him. Fitzwater just seems much faster. There's Finguy getting a better run through there. Man, the field is separated a lot. Bouchard, who's up to 16th now. This battle must be really good. There's Fitzwater to the inside of Smith. And he's going to get that position. Meanwhile, this battle for the lead is now 4 cars. But Bignacco really trying to catch the 32, but catching is one thing, passing is another, and it's really hard to pass here. Bignacco just seems to be much faster, but just can't get by the 32. There's David Starter into the pits, along with Sean. They're likely coming in to fix damage. Does Bignacco have a run? No! He might be able to catch Fitzwater now, though. I'm pretty sure he'll get by Fitzwater in a few laps. The question is when, really, because he just doesn't seem to have the car under him anymore. I think Henrietta might have this one in the bag again. Soon coming up to the halfway mark, which pit stops should be coming within the next few laps. Bignacco can't catch Fitzwater. Fitzwater pulling a gap again. Through the next 2 corners. Fitzwater has the lead from Bignacco, from Fisher. Coming to complete lap 13 of 28. Now look through the field here. Bouchard's pitting. 2 stop for him. A lot of these guys are pitting really early, but they won't have the tires at the end. Yeah, they're gonna want to pit this lap, I think. Bouchard just did the undercut of a century. Car off! Yepes is fine. Is Ryder Smith? Yes! They keep it fine. They keep it safe there. Will the battle for the lead heat up? He's right on the bumper of Fitzwater. Can he get the run? No! If Fitzwater goes wide here. That's a move for Benyaka. No! Finn Guy goes wide. This opens the door for Oskin and perhaps Duncan. Benyaka right behind the 32 of Fitzwater. Will any of them split the race in half? No! Cross flags now, we're halfway through. Oskin going around the outside. He's gonna have them. He has the line through 1 and 2. Put Oskin to 4th. And there's Duncan looking to the inside. Finguy used up his tires, but he has the straight line speed over Duncan. This battle for the lead keeps him more interesting. They're both going wide through the first carousel. Car in number 88, Paul Jackson. Caesar and Jackson pitting. Stella pitting. Gardner pitting. Bouchard jumps them all. McGuigan using that epic strategy, but will it work? She has to pit again, remember. Will any of them pit this time by? I think Benyako is going to pit. His tires seem to be struggling. Pericles versus Duncan for position. Pericles gets it. Duncan is falling back, but it's not like it matters. Padcar is only right behind him. He just has to stay ahead of Padcar for the next 2 races and he can clinch the title. Issues ahead. Pretty much everyone is pitting. Fitzwater hits the barrier! Benyako! Oh no! Fitzwater went way too fast into the pit lane and hit the wet spot and hit the barrier. It's wet through there. The car's really... because you will hydroplane if you hit that bit right there. Everyone coming in. Alvarez nearly snags the barrier. More fisticuffs in pit road. Oh man. Who has played the best pit road strategy? Stavros. No, Benyako gets out with the lead. Duncan struggling in pit road. Horrible pit stop for the 81. What is happening to Duncan? Now he goes. Something was up on that car. But your leader is now the 04, Benyako, and he has a massive lead. The question is, will that damage on the front end of his car hurt him? Because Fitzwater got loose on pit road. We need to take a look at that again. So coming into pit road, Fitzwater gets loose onto pit entry, hits the tire barrier. This causes a stack up on pit entry for everyone behind Henrietta Fitzwater. And Duncan is the one without damage, but something happened to that car and they just couldn't get it running again. Is he out of the points? He could well and truly be out of the point. Bouchard has played this strategic to perfection and has jumped into the top 10. Ozkin had a lot of damage. That car is not going to hold well. He's currently third, but I don't think that'll last long. Here comes Edition Bad Car. Tough break for Ozkin. McGuigan not having a good day. That car is on pit road for a long time. I think that car's got issues. Benyako has a good lead now. Jonathan Wong played an excellent strategy game coming in on lap 10, because these cars can make it 24 laps. But your leader is Alex Benyako, and he is running away. Oh no, Bouchard gets a DFS and spins! Oh no, that's gotta be terrible for that team. Their bad luck continues, but he's still in the points. This race has just turned upside down in a matter of seconds. And Alex Benyako has a huge lead. McGuigan's still on pit road. There's problems with that car. Yeah, they're trying to get that car. The car just stalled, trying to enter pit road, and they can't enter it. Benyako has a huge lead over Fisher. Had car into third, and he looks really fast. But this is terrible for Duncan. He's in 28th. This means he will keep that points lead no matter what. As long as he's in the points, he has the points lead. Makes his championship fight just that little bit harder, but not like it matters, because even if he finishes in the points, Gene's top 30 for the next 3 races, he will clinch the title. Oh no! Diego Yepes around! Ryder Smith hits him! Julio Cesar spins out. Who got him? Let's check what happened to Julio. Alright, coming down the stretch, and Roger Ray is just going to get into him, and that puts him in the wall. And then, out of nowhere, Ryder Smith has nowhere to go. Alex Benyako is running away. Fastest lap is the 92 of Jeffrey Finguy. But Finguy got involved in that on pit road. And he had to do a lot of damage repair. And he's stuck behind the 38 of Jack Miller. Bouchard remains in 19th. Duncan is the second fastest lap, but he had so much damage it didn't even matter. In fact, right now he's the fastest car on track. No, he has damage! Why did that happen? Oh no, we got shoved wide by William Carlson Jr. And Jay Stella had nowhere to go. But he only lost 2 positions. He's still in the points. But Jay Stella will have to pit. That car is broken. Jay Stella is pitting. Is Duncan pitting? No. That damage isn't enough to hurt that car. It's just rear end damage, but aerodynamics in the rear really don't matter here. It's a slick track normally, but it's even slicker today. Ariana Kurniov and into Samet Oskin. Cold tires are causing a lot of spins in that position. It's Edison Padcar versus. But Benyako is faster than both of them. Edison Padcar into second. Duncan getting close to Savros. He's angry at William Carlson for just putting him on the rumble strips and sending him out. They're both stuck behind David Studdard, and there goes Duncan. Bouchard up into 15th. He has had a terrible season this year, and he's looking to improve that. He's just trying to do better and better. Off goes Oskin. His car is struggling with a lot of damage. But Alex Benyako continues to lead. 8-9 laps to go. Thunderbolt battling. There's a Tommy Arms car, Cody Smart. So it's looking like a points battle for the ages, but the leader is Benyako, and he's pulling away. This is by far the longest race of the season at 28 laps on this 2-minute long course. Even longer than Auto Club. But Benyako is pulling away. Let's take a look at some of the battles throughout the pack. Such as right here is a damaged Thunderbolt of Eric Monaco tries to hold on against his teammate Paul Jackson. Up ahead, Finn Guy versus Alex Benyako. Car off ahead. It's Oskin. Look at this. Daniel Bouchard is climbing like a rocket right now. And that car's a rank C. It's one of the worst cars on the grid, and it is faster than many rank A's. Bouchard undercut, so his tires are heated up. Remember, these cars can go 24 laps on fuel, so it's a one-stop. Benyako is pulling away right now. Padcar in second, followed by Fisher and Pericles. Pericles is the fastest out of any. Shane Vincent is coming, guys. Run, because Shane Vincent shows no mercy. He won Kansas, and he's looking to do it again here. Up in the front, it's Alex Benyako running away right now. There's Tommy Roberts behind Jeff McReynolds fighting for non-points paying positions. William Duncan, even with a damaged car, is fast. In fact, he hasn't lost one bit of his pace, even with that damaged car. Just a testament to how strong that car and team is. But Padcar is slower. There's Bouchard working on Oskin. That damaged car has been holding up Bouchard for a few laps, and there goes Bouchard into 12. This should be his position. Oskin, his straight line speed is compromised, and there goes Bouchard on the outside. He has position. In the front, it's still all Benyako, but the fastest out of anyone here is Nick Pericles. He is Red Stallion's only hope right now. But out in front, it's Alex Bignacco, and he's running away. Shane Vincent is very fast right now, but not as fast as Pericles. In fact, no. Padcar's the fastest out of the top three. But does he have enough time? Duncan with that damaged car is on the back of the pack. He is siphoning his way through the field. Bouchard is in 12th. But Will Barton is much faster. Pericles off the track! He pushed too much. Can Alex Bignacco keep this lead? Battle, Studdard versus Carlson Jr. Ooh, Paul Jackson. Started off the track. He's alright. There's Duncan to the outside of Jack Miller. He's going to sail right on by on the outside. To the outside of Smart, my bad. He's just going to sail right on by. Here comes Bignacco. I think he's extended the gap on Padcar that time. Was he faster that time, Bob? No! Padcar keeps reeling in that gap bit by bit. But can Bignacco hold on? Let's check at the battle section. Bouchard continues to hold 12. And William Duncan is very fast. He just gained 2 positions that lap, and he's looking for another one now. Even with that setback, he looks to be the fastest car on track. No. The fastest car on track is Ariana Kearney. As we wait for the slap to cycle through, will Bignacco be able to hold that lead to the end? I think he will. He's shown that he has the car to do it, but he goes wide there. He went wide through that corner. That's not going to help him. That'll continue. Duncan is up to 20th now. He should pass Monaco here. No, he won't. Up, further up, it's Bouchard versus Barton versus Fitzwater. Padcar is faster than Bignacco, but the thing is, catching is one thing, passing is another, and I don't think he has enough time. Four laps to go. Duncan has already pulled away from that pack. He's very fast. Look at this! Lucian! It's Bouchard versus Barton versus Fitzwater! Or Fitzwater Sr., my bad. Is the 43 back out on track? Yes, the 43 was able to get that car going again, but they are dead last in the field right now. Henrietta is out of the points. That slip up. Really costing Henrietta Fitzwater there. Barton has gone by Bouchard. Will Fitzwater do it? Bouchard's tires seem to have fallen off of that massive undercut. Can Binyako hold on? I think he was faster than Padcar that time round. $21552 versus $21390. Binyako seems slower, but not slow enough. I don't think Padcar will be able to pass him if he can catch him. Battle between Fisher. Shane Vincent is in 5th, continuing that streak of good runs he's had ever since winning Kansas. Shane Vincent seems to have awoken to a very fast sense, and he might be one of a championship contender next season. Certainly not this season. There's only 2 championship contenders, and that is Padcar and Duncan. And with Duncan climbing through the field, Duncan can really, he doesn't need to worry. He's actually the fastest car on track right now. Car off, it's Fitzwater. Bouchard gets into him. Oh no, Bouchard's bad luck continues, as that damage seems pretty severe. It was looking so good for the 42. He's the only car for that team in the points, so another bad weekend for that team. For Bullet Hell Motorsports, they've had a horrid season. To the point where BMW are pretty much thinking of dropping them at the end of the season. They need to switch manufacturers. They seem to be leading team for the Honda expansion next year, with this team thinking about going to Honda next year, or Mazda, one of the two. It's likely going to be Honda next year, though, for them. Battle up here, Johnny Gardner trying to get by, but Diego Yepes on the inside of Roger Ray, and Yepes will get that position. But up at the front of the field, what did Binyako do this time by? $21858. $21516. Padcar is not going fast enough to catch. I don't think he'll be able to pass Alex Binyako. Roger Ray from Johnny Gardner, from Diego Yepes, from Kearney, from Lucian, from Wong. Bouchard, he has a lot of damage. That car is hurting. They can still score points at this point, and they need that. They can only hope. Where is Duncan? Stuttered in the pits. More damage for that team. Duncan is 20th right now. Coming close to the end of the race, and Alex Binyako has this one in the bag. He just has to hold on for 2 more laps. And he has his first win, his second win this season, and his first one since the opener at Riki Raceway. Padcar did a 2:15.02. Yes, Benyako is currently holding the pace. He just has to finish ahead of Padcar this time. Duncan is now up into 19th. He'll continue to hold the points lead, and I don't think Padcar will gain that much on him. The fact of the matter is, Duncan still will have almost a race points lead after this. Benyako has caught Jeff McReynolds and he's being held up. This is allowing Padcar to close. He's going to get by McReynolds here. But this has got Padcar close. I think Padcar is now in a shot at winning this race. Unless he gets held up by McReynolds. Which might happen. This race has almost been an hour. It is the longest race of the season. But I think he has it. Benyako is pulling away. McReynolds goes wide, but he's going to come up right into the path of Padcar. Will Padcar get around him? Yes. Benyako has to hope and pray. White flag is out for Alex Benyako. This is going to be a good battle. They're coming up to Henrietta Fitzwater. Will they catch Henrietta Fitzwater? Through the first section. Look at Padcar. Padcar is closing fast. Padcar is closing really quickly. How fast? Very fast. In fact, he's closing really fast now. He's going to have a chance to do it. He might have a chance to make a move. Benyako was faster through that section. Coming up to the hairpin. I think Benyako has enough of a gap. He goes a bit wide. It's close. Very close. Here comes Edison Padcar. I don't think it's going to be enough. Rounding the final two corners. Alex Benyako will win in New Zealand. And Kearney nips for 7th. 10th, Luchon. 11th, Wong. Bouchard comes home in 12th. Taylor 13th. Barton 14th. Oskin holds on for 15th. And who's going to get to the line first? Duncan. No. Finn Guy finishes 18th. Duncan 19th. That's enough to keep the points. More than enough to keep the points lead. He still now has a race lead in the points. Dawson 20th. 21st, Dawson Rogers. 22nd, Paul Jackson. 23rd, Monaco. 4th, Demetra. 25th comes Dom Smallwood. 26th looks like it'll be Cody Smart. Yes, 26th will be Cody Smart. 27th, Jay Stella. 28th, David Stoddard. William Carlson Jr. looking to come 29th. And then Tommy Roberts will be 30th, followed by Fitzwater coming in 32nd. Tommy Roberts finishes. Now just waiting on Henrietta Fitzwater to finish. But what a win for Alex Bignacco. He deserved that. It's his first win since round 1. And coming across the line in 32nd will be Henrietta Fitzwater. She'll round out your field. No, Fitzwater got by Chase Dunbar. Chase Dunbar finishes, and that's it. Congratulations to Alex Bignacco. Next up, we go to Twin Ring Motegi. We go to Twin Ring Motegi for the Twin Ring for the Round of Japan. We'll see you then.